Well, hey y'all, welcome back to Life on the Ridge. Today we are going to be getting ready to cure our own bacon. So in the last video, you remember that we got our meat from our pig that we had bought. And so in today's video, we're going to work on the marinade for our pork belly. And then we'll turn it for, every day we'll turn it for 7 days, and at the end of the 7 days we're going to put it on the grill and smoke it and smoke cure this bacon. So I watched several videos and looked online to different recipes and marinades for smoke curing your own bacon. And the place that we got our meat from, they just recently quit curing their own bacon, so that's the reason we're doing it ourselves. But the two videos that really that I'm basing mine off of is the Cowboy Kent Rollins video and the Deep South Homestead video. So in mine, we're gonna be doing, this is for every 5 pounds of pork belly, a third cup of kosher salt. We're gonna do 2 cups of brown sugar. We're gonna have 4 tablespoons of coarse black pepper. We're gonna have a half a cup of maple syrup, and then we're gonna add a 1/4 cup of warm water to it all. We're going to put it in these big jumbo 2-gallon storage bags. These are actually 2.5-gallon storage bags. We'll put that all in the bag with the pork belly. We'll flip it every day, and then at the end of 7 days we'll pull it out. We'll put it on the grill, and then we'll smoke cure it. So now we're going to get the pork belly out, and we're going to trim the skin off and get as much fat off as we want. You can trim as much fat off as you want or leave as much fat as you'd like. It's really personal preference. So we're gonna get it out and start doing some trimming. As you can tell, I trimmed it, left a few pieces of meat, but it'll be okay. Now we got the skin off. Start working on some more of this fat. Got a bunch of fat cleaned off. We're going to cut this thing kind of in half, big enough to fit in these 2-gallon bags, and then we'll start on our marinade. Now we're going to mix all our stuff together and put it on our pork belly. And we don't have kitchen scales, so I don't have no way of weighing it, but I'm going to say that each piece is around about 5 pounds. All right, so we're going to go ahead and add our ingredients. We've already got our salt. We got to have 2 cups of brown sugar. We're going to add 4 tablespoons of coarse pepper, a half a cup of maple syrup, and then we're going to mix, and then we're going to add a 1/4 cup of warm water. We're going to mix this all together. Very simple mixture recipe. Now you can, some recipes do call for like the pink salt, which is an additive or a preservative, but this stuff's not going to last long enough to need a preservative. We'll eat it pretty quick. We love bacon around. We'll get that all mixed up real good. And that 1/4 cup of warm water is just going to make it a lot easier to stir this all together. You can tell that really just helps it right there. We're going to open the bag with our pork belly in it. And we're going to pour this in there and just get it rubbed all over real good. Put the bag. On this other side. So we'll flip this every day. We'll put it in the fridge, we'll flip it every day. And at the end of 7 days, we'll have a lot of liquid that's gotten drawn out. We're just gonna zip this right up, clean our seal off here. And we're gonna put this in the fridge. Like I said, we're gonna let it sit for 7 days. Every day we'll come in here and we'll flip it just to make sure it's getting even all around it. You can see that good mixture, that marinade that we put it in. And we're gonna do the other 3 the same exact way. I'm not gonna show you that because it's the same exact process, but we'll in 7 days we'll come back and we'll check on it and we'll smoke it. So stay tuned. All right, so our bacon has been in the fridge. It's actually been in here 8 days. As you can see, we got a lot of juices in there. I flip this every day. And so now we're gonna take this out. We're gonna rinse it off. And then we're gonna let it air dry. And then we'll go light the grill. And we'll smoke it. Let's get to it. We just want to rinse this with cool water. We're not going to rub it. We don't want to wash off our seasoning off. We don't want to rub off our seasoning off. We just want to rinse some of that glaze off. And I ended up having to double bag it because the seal kind of leaked on me, so we double bagged this. But look at that. Look how good that looks. Turn that off. Man, look at that piece of meat. It's gonna be so good. And you can see the amount of juices that are in that bag. Over the course of 7 days, it was drawing out moisture. Of course, some of that was the marinade we used, but a lot of that was moisture drawn out. So we're just gonna rinse this off with some cool water. Like I said, we're not gonna rub it. We just wanna rinse it, because we don't want too much of that glaze on there when we get ready to smoke it. So we've got it sitting here on our cooling rack. Put a little paper down so it wouldn't make a complete mess on the counter. But man, that looks so good. So we're gonna let this dry, let it air dry and come up to room temp. I don't know, we'll probably let it sit here for at least 30 minutes or so. We'll probably come in here in about 10 or 15 minutes, flip it just so this side can dry at the same time too. And we'll go light the grill here in just a minute. I'll smoke this bacon on this Kingsford barrel grill. Got the smoke box on the side. Gonna be using some Kingsford original charcoal and some Kingsford applewood. We're gonna have this smoking in some applewood. It's gonna be good. So a little disclaimer here. I've never actually smoked anything on my grill, so here's to hoping it goes good. My goal here is to get it up to about 180, 190, because we want to get this internal tip between the 140 and 150. So that's the goal, is to get this to about 180, 190, and then we'll throw the bacon on here. Sitting here waiting for the grill to warm up and enjoy us a nice cup of coffee. It's a little cool out here. It's supposed to be pretty warm today, which it's about 9:30 in the morning. I wanted to get this started early so I wouldn't be doing it into the evening, because I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm not no smoker, so this is all new to me. That's what it's all about, though, learning how to do things, and I'm excited to see how this bacon's going to turn out. Hey, but this is a good time for me to talk to y'all while we're waiting. Hey, if you enjoy our videos and this kind of content, I'd sure appreciate if you'd give this video a thumbs up. And if you've got a comment, leave us a comment down below, or you know, that encourages us to make more videos, and it also shows YouTube that there's interaction between us and y'all. But I do appreciate all of y'all watching. The channel has grown a ton, and it's mind-blowing. Couldn't do it without y'all, though. Y'all are the reason it's grown. Subscribing, sharing, clicking that like button, all of that. Y'all are the reason it's grown. I thank God that it's grown. I hope it continues to grow, because we enjoy making these videos for y'all and sharing just a little part of our life with y'all. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoy this video, and stick around. We ain't done yet. We're just waiting on the grill to warm up. All right, we're about where we need to be. Cooking about 185, 190. It's time to throw some meat on the grill. Y'all ought to smell this smoke. Put a little applewood on there. Man, it smells good. Put some meat on the grill. Here in probably about 45 minutes, we'll come back out, check on it. I've got the digital thermometer in the house. I'll hook it up after a while, and so we can monitor the temp. But now we just get to wait. I really wish y'all could smell the smoke. Oh, it smells so good. So, like I said, it's been on here about 45 minutes. And we're at 106 degrees. We're gonna try to get this thing up to about 145, 150, somewhere around in that range. So what we're gonna do now is, I hate to even do this, because you know the old saying, if you're looking, it ain't cooking. So I hate to do this, but I'm gonna raise this grill up, raise the lid up, and I'm gonna flip those pork bellies, because we want both sides to get the equal amount of smoke time. Even though it smokes all around it, we want to flip it over. So we're gonna try to do this just as quick as we can, so we don't lose much smoke. I have added some more pieces of apple wood throughout the 45 minutes, and I've added some more charcoal so to maintain our heat. Right now we're at 190. I've had to come out here and do some adjusting to keep it cooking consistent. Stick that back right here. It's about the thickest part of the meat right there. Put it back on. I tell y'all what, this ain't for the faint of heart. Still not temp yet. 129. We gotta get to 150, so we're getting there. We're getting there. I've been adding charcoal, been adding some apple wood, so still continuing to keep the heat going, keep the smoke going. I'm getting hungry, y'all. I'm getting hungry. We swapped the grill around because the wind decided to change directions, and it was making the grill cool off. So, but we're up to 142 degrees, and I went ahead and threw these other two on, but these two are done. So we're gonna take them off. And we're gonna stick them on this cooling rack. Oh, it's hot. And we're gonna take these inside to cool off for about an hour. And then we'll let them sit in the fridge overnight. I'm gonna go ahead and take these other two, flip them over, and let them get a little love on that, from that apple wood smoke. Here we go. Now we're going to do a little light rinse, and that's going to just get out any kind of smoke soot. I just want to rinse any of that smoke off, and we're going to let this sit and dry off, and let it cool for about an hour. So those two are done. I got the other two on the grill, and we're just going to let these cool off, and then we'll stick them in the fridge overnight. And in the morning we'll slice them. So we let the bacon sit in the fridge overnight. It's good and hard, and we're gonna get it out. We're gonna slice it, and then we're gonna wrap it in this freezer paper, and then for added protection, I'm gonna put it in some freezer bags. So let's get this bacon out and slice it. slab sliced and diced. And we're gonna package them up. That's 3 packages right there. That's what I'm leaving out for breakfast this morning. Look at this stuff. Man, it looks so good. Wish I could smell this. Well, this has been a really long process, a really long video. I've cooked a little bit up. I'm gonna cook some more up. We just need some breakfast. We'll try it out. I wish y'all could taste this stuff. But hey, if you buy your own pig, try to smoke your own bacon. It's been a learning experience. It's been fun, but it has been work. Don't make fun of us for eating. We're just gonna say brunch, 10:45 in the morning. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, click that thumbs up button. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Hope y'all have a great day, and we'll see you on the next one. It's good. I will say, it's not the flavor that we're used to eating for bacon. It's sweeter, and it's got a lot of smoke. I may have went overboard with the smoke. But it's still good. Still good.